by coaching. I'm streaming. Alright, welcome back to the jungle. Gonna be playing Kha'zix for the Runes, Dark Harvest, Sudden Impact, 6th Sense, Treasure Hunter, Magical Full Wearing Cosmic. It's more scaling damage. Kha'zix is a champion that hits a power spike and then fights, so we don't need early game damage. And then we want some utility to help us get to those power spikes. I think that's what we get from the runes. A little bit more gold, a little bit of time saved. Especially with that Cosmic Insight, underrated. More smite, more flash, that means inevitably more clear speed. And Kha'zix is a champ that can really play for the farm early. So if you happen to play a little tic-tac-toe game with the enemy jungler, then something like Cosmic Insight really helps. But anyways, for Kha'zix's kit, the main part is going to be the Q. The Q deals more damage when the target is isolated. If the jungle camp is just by itself, yeah, it's isolated. If we were to Q an enemy laner with minions around them, then they're not isolated. If I Q the enemy jungler around jungle camps, they are isolated. So if you go for invades, Kha'zix is very strong at that. Or if the enemy jungler fights you in your jungle. But right here we need to kill the small wolves to get the isolated. Now you don't want to auto-attack the small wolves, you just want to keep auto and queuing the big one, and the jungle pet will do the job for you. The W deals AoE damage and so does the E. The E gives us that jump. So you want to hit both of those on the small parts of the camp, and then keep smacking. Let the jungle pet do its work. Use that W to pull the next camp to you. Very nice. Alrighty, we'll just keep clearing. They saw me on Raptors, but it doesn't matter. We always clear every camp every single time in the early game, and that ensures that we'll be strong and be able to fight when we hit our power spike. Alto Q. We can smite the small Krug here, and then we get the isolated on the big one. Use the W to kill the small ones, and we're good to go. The W also heals you when you're near that explosion, so you have some sustain built in. Into the river. Now we don't have smite, so we're here for the fight first. Could also look for a gank, but those guys are super pushed in. So let's play for the fight. Mr. Jax, not here. Alright, I'll just do the scuttle crab. You always want to ward that bush just to know. That means Jax is topside, so let's keep playing bot. If these guys want to die, I'll kill them, but not looking like it today. We'll leave a ward right there. Job's done. Well, we don't get any extra juice, but we got our camps and then to the top side. The faster we get there, the better. The faster you just give up that nothing's going to happen here. Those guys are under turret. That Smolder has barrier and flash. It's not happening. Rest in peace, dum-dum. Eventually. We got the Rectrix, that's movement speed and AD. If we don't get a kill on our first turn, we don't get that serrated Dirk. So, Rectrix, your next best option. Building into the Ghost Blade first, that'll help us run around and get kills. There's a ton of high elo Kha'zix builds. In low elo, just get this Ghost Blade. It's going to help you. It's going to help you capitalize on things. It's going to help you when you make mistakes. That's way more important. Because it gives you speed, gives you movement speed to get in range. That will combo nicely with our ulti. It just really aligns things. Now, Jax has stayed on the map, so let's try to take his camps here into his Raptors. We're level 5, and my Raptors and Krugs don't give me level 6. So this is your first power spike in a sense. 3 points in the queue. And this guy's camps have respawned, and he's spent way too much time messing around. We're going to make him pay. Go ahead and smite this since I have 2 smites. And then to his Krugs. Yep. That's right, he would have done his red buff. Well, to the mid lane. If I stick around for those Krugs, we could run into trouble. A top laner, a Jax, etc, etc. Whoopsie daisy. This fella super pushed in. So I'll just go back to my camps now. Once we get that respawn scuttle here, we'll be level 6, so let's play for that. Yep, it's quite a bit of farming on the first 2 turns for Kha'zix, and then the whole game starts. So you don't want to mess around or waste time in between. If the enemy makes mistakes, you can get way bigger punishes. But with my allies super sucking in the early game here, we haven't found that yet. Q. Hey, she got a shutdown. We know that Jax is pathing topside, so I have pretty good chances on this bot side scuttle. And that respawn scuttle will always give you level 6. Spawning at exactly 6 minutes when both junglers take the scuttle crab. Jax takes dragon, Q. E, W, you're dead. Evolve the Q, kill this guy. This is going to be Victor's TP here. He sees me. Any allies? Smite. Q. Auto. W. Q. Auto. Moving. Oh, I really get stunned by this? Any day now, you guys are dead. Ah! E. Auto. Ulti. This is so ugly. Auto. W. Auto. Q. Ulti. And auto. Auto. Q. He's dead. That's all it takes, really. That's all it takes. Jesus. Jeez. Victor, do us a favor, man. Die faster. Well, I'm low on resources. Let's get out of here. The first evolve for Kha'Zix, don't overcomplicate it. Just always evolve the Q. If you're a beginner, it can't go wrong. More damage, faster kills, etc., etc. Serrated Dirk, Longsword, Sweeper to the top side. Our ulti is spent. We want to farm camps in between. And the Void Grubs will be the next objective to play for, since Jax spent his time on that dragon. The Q evolve doesn't give us more damage. What it does do is lower the cooldown when we Q and isolate a target. Check that out. Q, 2 seconds on the next one. Q, 2 seconds on the next one. Mr. Jax, very low. Once the enemy jungler does a play, you want to look at it. And now that we know he's low, we can kick his ass. Mr. Victor, please go home. Nice. We have to wait for that because Jax would see us and then not go to his red buff here. Kill this guy. Mr. Jax. Q auto. You're not isolated to the red buff, sir. You die almost instantly, sir. I'm gonna take his red. I'm gonna take his raptors. And then we'll do the Void Grubs, the camps. The camps make you big, the camps make you strong. More protein, more carbs, more calories. Just eat more, Bob, and you'll have more energy. Go figure. To the Void Grubs now. We want to keep these Void Grubs isolated so we won't pull them out like every other jungler would. Just stand right here and then save that Q for when it's isolated so we have the lower cooldown again and again. Oh, Cassante, you're too late. Alright, we're getting rich. I'm gonna stay on the map here, although I have a lot of gold. Jax doesn't really have any meaningful items. It's better to take all the camps that I can, do a play, and then reset. Rather than just recalling because I have the Ghost Blade completed, since we're this early on in the game. Taking those Void Grubs, killing the Jax, taking his camps, all of that gives us a lot of golden XP as well. Like I said, Kha'Zix is super good at those invades, so the Jax ganked mid, he got low, we kill him on red buff. It's an easy game to play so long that you're looking for it. But if you only try for the ganks and stuff like that as Kha'Zix, I don't know, it's a little harder. At least in the early game. Keep farming. Whoa, Smite, thank you very much. Q. Alt. Any day now. Any day now. Whoa, Q. Ulti. Myth me. Never mind, guys, never mind. Ooh, they clean the kill, nice. We have 2 global ultimates with the Xerath and the Caitlyn. Job's done. Camps are farmed. Jax tried to invade and pays the price. Lol. You can't do nothing. Ghostblade into opportunity. Another serrated dirk and a longsword. The Ghostblade gives us AD lethality, movement speed, and more movement speed. That's going to help us when we ulti. It's also going to help us just run around the map and collect kills. There's really nothing to it. Helps us get places, helps us get away from people, etc, etc. We're level 9, we got our Q maxed. Let's see if we can find any noobs here. Q, Alto, W, Q, E, Q. You're super dead, super dead. Ugh. I spit my E, but I'm still gonna flank, and he's dead. Well. Q, auto. God, we deal damage. W, flash, Q. Holy shit. That's why you farm. That's why you eat all the camps, man. Holy moly. Kha'zix hits like no one's business. It's crazy that they haven't nerfed this champ yet. Let's take this dragon while no one's looking. They're gonna try to come stop me, but I have a little bit of time before Jax gets here. I know, I know. Smite. I'm dead. I'm dead. E, R. Can't hit me. Can't hit me. R. Run. I'm outie Bob Schmouty. You can't pay me to look at this fight. I'm 2 HP and I'm worth 1 million gold. Let's get out of here. If my team is better, it doesn't have to be this messy, but it's fine. These guys are dead. Pickaxe to the top side. Don't wait for the HP. We'll sustain off the camps. Just better to be on the map, clear these camps again, and then we're good to go. We're going to hit level 11, get our second evolve, and then it's time to really rock. Kha'zix is so strong entering the mid game. We're already making the enemy pay a little bit, so they're really about to feel it. The jungle quest completed, we get more movement speed through the jungle, more gold and XP from the camps, and then our smite deals 1400. Very nice. All good stuff for Kha'zix. He uses all of it. Get that evolved, but wait to evolve it since we can just gank top lane right here and now. Q. Alto. W. Q. You're dead. Let's see. I'm going to evolve my R second. This will give me more maneuverability. We get another charge of the ulti, we get more movement speed during it, and the invisibility lasts longer. So we can go in and really reposition and stay in the fight longer. Any noobs? Nope. Jax, your jungle is mine. Enjoy. This is what you deserve for ganking twice. Who's with me? Jax is level 8. Come get those raptors, big boy. I'll be here. Wait, 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 wait. And he's not coming. Ghostblade. Schmoving. An ulti onto nothing. Well played, Jax. Well, can't jump into 3 noobs. Smolder, is this warded? Let me know. Let me know. EQ. Auto W. Bye-bye. Maxing that W second. Maxing the E is also good. But in this game, they have a lot of melee champs. I'm always going to start the fight, it seems, front to back. So I'm going to max that W. They have a lot of range champs that are really elusive, then maxing the E is super good as you lower the cooldown. The damage you get from the W and E isn't super important since it's all just really packed into our Q. We did our plays. I'm going to return to the camps and farm now. And it's the enemy's turn to attack. And as they attack, I'm going to show up and kill them. That will show them to try to attack. This guy wants my Gromp. You're out of your mind, Jax. You're out of your mind. Kill this guy. That's why the Ghostblade rocks. I'm coming in. The slow. Ghostblade. You're dead. Save the E just in case. Q, auto, W. Auto. And he's dead. Ulti. Q, auto, W, smite. Q. Come here. Come on. Come on. Get me in there. E, Q, Alto. He's going to use that shove, so I have to try to buffer my Q. Just about any time you jump in, you want to spam that bad boy out. Job's done. Alright, alright. Free food? It must be a bait. It must be. Myth me. You're dead. E, Q, W. That's that W max right there, finishing the kill. Holy shit. We are so fed. We deal so much damage. Now the real trick, even when you get fed, you need to win the mid to late game transition. You can't just, haha, they die so easily. You can, but that's not the whole deal. You still have to win the game. The way we're going to do that is by taking these objectives, shutting the enemy out of their jungle, and then trying to win the team fights. We get the Baron, we push the turrets, we take their Nexus. It's that simple, but don't get lost in the sauce. Because when you try to overreach for kills at this stage, it gets bad. It gets bad, it gets stupid, it gets annoying. So don't do that. Ghostblade. I'm gonna farm all of my camps like a good guy, and then we'll just simply fight the dragon as the world's strongest Kha'zix. Yep. We got Opportunity, which gives us even more damage as if we needed it. And then we're going into Edge of Night 3rd. That'll give us some tankiness and utility. And then Boots Lucidity. More Qs, more smites, more flash, more shit. Bigger boobs, faster car, bigger tits. Let's do this. Clearing these camps at the speed of light. My camps are low level because I've been taking Jax's jungle. That fella's level 10. Hello. Waiting. Ulti, Ghostblade. Q. Ulti. E, Q. Ulti. Hello. W, flash. Where's my mid lane? Ah, in base. That makes sense. Let's drop the Rift Herald for mid lane. And then do the dragon. We can also use the Rift Herald for the fight if they show up. But we chunked them, so they won't. Job's done. To the enemy red side. Sweeper. You're super dead. Ghostblade. EQ. Bye-bye. Finished my kill, finally. I earned it. I earned it. I chunked him in the river. Remember? Into my 3rd jungle quadrant. Let's take the red buff first. This will be fastest. Oh my god, we deal damage. That red buff's dead. Smolder! Smolder! So no Smolder? We're shutting the enemy out of their jungle. Any noob in the world is in their blue side farming their camps, wondering why they're losing. As we're up the map, we can take the enemy's shit. We can capitalize on the enemy misplaying. Ghostblade. EQ. Oh, you better flash. You better flash. We're getting value. Let's take the enemy Krug. Alright, the Krugs are done. I want to swap sides now into the enemy blue side. Is this torture? No, no, no. This is the right thing to do. It would be a shame if I didn't show Jax the business right here. Where is he? I hate you, Jax. I hate you. Q. E. Don't even need it. Bye-bye. Q. Ulti. Allies inbound. Q. Ulti. Can't hit me. Q. Auto. Ulti. Q. Auto. W. You're dead. A million Qs later. Just ult me, Veigar. Just take me out. I'm alive. I'm dead. It's fine. That's their whole damn team. If my Darius and Mel was with me, then I'd win the whole game, but it's whatever. Edge of Night, and then here you want to decide Serpent's Fang or Last Whisper. Serpent's Fang is generally better because it's going to give you, one, it gives you lethality instead of the percentage armor pin, which is more damage early. And then it gives you the anti-shielding. But the thing is, you complete it. You complete the whole item because it's so cheap when you're really strong like this. It will help us against the Cassante shield, the Seraphs on Victor, the barrier on Smolder. Very nice. Into the enemy's jungle. The boys are fighting. Enemies getting low. Let's try to capitalize and finish these kills, and then we'll farm afterwards. Not before. As you're in the mid game and you're strong, you can flip the script. You can just go fight them. Get him. Ulti. Q, W, E, Q, ulti. Finish that kill, boys. Or don't. Alright, back to my camps. We tried. We're level 15, we can get level 16, but the Baron is up, and that's what we need to have our eyes on. The way that you get the Baron is by getting a pick, and then taking the Baron. You don't get the Baron by just starting the Baron. That doesn't exist. Kha'zix is too squishy, the enemy can show up and kill you, and even if you have 10 kills, they can just show up and right-click you on Baron and you die, so... Kill them first. And when your team's not doing shit, farm all the camps. Don't have to tell me, sir. I'm right on it. I love farming the camps. I love pressing Q and the camp dies instantly. Just a piece. The enemy's all grouped up here. Not good. They all have to run away from me. We're not overreaching for that kill because we don't have to. Just keep positioning. Keep waiting. Waiting in these team fights is so overpowered. Got the good flank. Ulti. EQ. Auto W. Run! I got no allies. The enemy instantly turned on me. We can re-engage now. And everyone's dead. Q. Get him, Darius. Show him who's boss. Moving. Darius is getting shit on. He's doing absolutely nothing and dying. Good job, Darius. I'm not going to die for the Dragon Bob. It doesn't do anything. Reset, and we'll play for the top side play. If we don't die here, we can do the play up here, get a kill, win the Baron, win the game. No big deal. No big deal that we lose this dragon fight. So long that we ourselves don't die. Serpent's Fang into the top side, AD lethality and anti-shielding. Very nice. Help us secure the kills and the carries. And that's my job. Kill the Victor and kill the Smolder. Let's do this. Oh, he got the recall off. Smolder solo top lane for now, so let's try to get the kill now. Preferably. A little bit of time, and go. E, Q, ulti. Q, W. Eventually. Ulti. Ghostblade. Q. You're dead. Somehow my Xerath died. Leave it to Beaver right there. Let's evolve that W, get the slow. That will give us some extra utility as we shoot the W. The enemy is revealed and slowed now. You guys are really trolling. I gotta play front to back. I don't have ulti. You guys suck. You guys really suck. W. You guys impressively suck. You very, 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 very impressively suck here. Well done. Well done. Let's heal off the camps. They have super good control here. This is a bummer. Sweeper. Myth me. W. E. Run. I still have flash. Give me vision. Well, my W's coming up. Ow. W. Oh, God. Ow. E. Q smite. Close. You guys are making it hard. You guys are making it impressively hard here. Last Whisper coming in. We're gonna fucking need it. I told you it's not over till it's over. These funny fellows, we're gonna have to work for this win. Q. Okay. What? Darius looks like Thanos sometimes, and he looks like a melee minion the other times. Look at this guy go. Deal damage. Just give him 4 to 5 business days. He'll get the kill here. Noob down, baby. Noob down. We're going to save up for the last Whisper. That's Baron off their entire team. Into the enemy jungle. We want to starve the Jacks out. And then we'll return to our camp. Since my team won the tail end of that fight, we're able to get into his jungle. Rest in peace. My damage will fall off a little bit because the game has gone to a little bit longer than it should have. A little bit longer than you would like. E, Q. Close. The Barons are down, the objectives are down, you're in the late game. What do we do next, Bob? Focus up. What do we do next? That's right, we kill the enemy carries. There's no secret to this sauce right now. You just kill them. Duh. Where's those carries at? I'm gonna go kill them. I'm so smart. My mom says I'm the handsomest boy in school. Wish I had ulti. Well, they see me because of the Phalite. Reposition! Dragon's coming up. Get lucky with... Ooh! Victor has Seekers, careful. If I jump on him, he don't die. Need jump on Smolder. So smart. I need teammates. Ulti. Bruh. Q. Sortie. Ow. Q. Ulti. Can't hit me. W. Well, this is working out. Waiting. Myth me. A little bit of back and forth. Glad I evolved the W. I actually can do something here. Myth me. Got the slow on him. Doesn't matter. Fight. Close. I'm not gonna die for the dragon. You know me, Bob. Oh. No raptors. Come on, man. I got some real mediocre teammates to carry. Come on. Farm, farm, farm. The plays are done. We're waiting for that Baron to spawn. Farm, farm, farm. Every noob in the world stays in the enemy jungle, clicks around, does nothing, jumps into the enemy and dies. That's their main rotation in this sort of game state. Instead, farm the camps, do nothing, and then set up for the real fight, get a pick, and win the Baron. Never before seen. Yeah, Victor should be my main target. way we're going to have to kill them too is probably with a flank. I tried to go past the enemy front line in that last fight where I ulti in, but then where they're hitting the scuttle crab, they see me. They see the like outline. Whenever they hit you with AoE abilities when you're ulted, they see an outline and they know you're there. Last Whisper, through to top side. Hopefully I can get a pick. We're level 18. We're about as strong as we're going to be. It's time to fight. What's nice about Kha'zix is even in these long games, you go all the way to the late game, no problem. Victor, please push this wave, please. This guy's fucking trolling. I have the flank on Victor, we gotta be fast. And it's warded. Moving. EW, ulti. Q, auto, flash. Close. I could have got that Q. He doesn't stick around, he knows what's coming. Ugh. Okay, we're making progress, baby. Whatever happened bot side with that Darius doesn't involve us. We get the inhib. W. I'm gonna reset, get my HP, get my item. I can also get an elixir since we're this deep into the game. Jax is dead, boys. Let's do the Baron. Oh, I don't have enough for the elixir. My team is pushing bot, so... Do you A, go to Baron, or B, go bot lane? That's right, you go to the bot lane. When your team jumps off a bridge, so do you. We have no wave. They have to reset, they don't get the turret. Baron was there, but don't tell my teammates that. You're TPing there, hot dog, I'll be there. We got the Shirelda, so that's our percentage armor pin, aka our late game damage. And we're literally max build now, so... Let's get her done! Let's get that ball down the field. You always want your allies to tank Baron. Whoever's getting hit by Baron deals half damage. Q, W. And smite. Nice, Q. I'm fine. Q. Second phase of the fight here. Don't hit the front line. Focus on the back line. I gotta kill the Victor. Schmoving. Ulti. Naturally, it's warded. EQ. Auto W. That guy's super dead. Ulti. Smart of these guys to hold hands. I can't get the isolated. There's some damage. W. Well, we tried. Just a question, you funny blue fellow. Do you want to walk into me and die? Because I'll kill you. Yep. Nothing. You're pushing mid. That makes sense. We got the Baron that buffs the minions so you can push the lanes better. Now we gotta wait for these fellas to respawn and then we can just try, you know. Totally optional to win this game. Just denies them Dragon Soul, very nice. Yes. Get him. Walk through that. W. Oh. On to the carries, remember. Ghostblade. Ulti. EW. Q this guy. Ulti. Q auto. I'm fine, I guess. Unless I'm super dead. Bro, the slows from Cassante is so annoying. He just pressed Q, I'm super dead. They killed the Victor though, my team only has to get through a smolder. That's probably it. Jeez, kind of messy, but we got her done, eh? All it takes is a billion kills and max items. Final build, I would just swap to Merc Treads, get the red pot. You can also sell the Ghostblade eventually for GA, Bastion Breaker, that's also totally fine. Alright, GG. Question mark. GG. Final score 13, 3, and 10. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you learned something. Thanks for watching, Bob, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. I'll press Q, and then I'll press Q, and then I'll press Q. Buy the Ultimate Jungle Guide now. She's a work in progress, but for now, it will go over the basics, play jungle correctly, understand it, and to climb.